On June 13, 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a massive preemptive strike against Iran to cripple its nuclear program and military leadership. In a matter of hours, over 200 Israeli jets struck 100 strategic targets, including nuclear sites, missile bases, and command centers. The operation aimed to decapitate Iran's military leadership, reportedly killing top commanders in a direct hit on an underground bunker. Iran's response was immediate. A barrage of missiles struck Israeli cities, breaching air defenses and causing casualties. What began as a calculated Israeli offensive quickly spiraled into all-out war, with both nations trading heavy blows. Civilians on both sides were caught in the crossfire as the conflict escalated beyond anyone's control. The Middle East was plunged into chaos, and the world braced for what would come next. The war escalated when the United States joined Israel, launching Operation Midnight Hammer. President Trump ordered B-2 bombers and Tomahawk missiles to strike Iranian nuclear sites, overwhelming Iran's defenses. The decision divided Washington and the American public, with many wary of another Middle Eastern war. Despite opposition, the U.S. intervention gave Israel a critical edge, further crippling Iran's nuclear program. Israel's air defenses, strained by relentless missile attacks, relied on U.S. support as interceptor supplies dwindled. The conflict had become global, with two superpowers now locked in direct confrontation. For Iran, the stakes rose dramatically as its military and infrastructure suffered devastating losses. The world watched anxiously, fearing the war's next phase. In just 12 days, the war left deep scars, over 650 killed and 2,500 wounded in Iran, including civilians and nuclear scientists. Israel faced its own losses, 24 dead, hundreds injured, and cities under constant missile threat. Daily life ground to a halt. Airports closed, businesses shuttered, and millions sheltered from attacks. The economic shockwaves rippled worldwide as Middle Eastern airspace became a no-fly zone, disrupting global travel and trade. Airlines rerouted flights, costs soared, and oil prices threatened to spike, straining an already fragile global economy. The war's impact extended far beyond the battlefield, touching lives and livelihoods across continents. The true cost was measured not just in casualties but in shattered security and economic turmoil. After 12 days, President Trump announced a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Both sides confirmed the agreement, but sporadic missile fire revealed lingering mistrust. Israel had damaged Iran's nuclear program and killed key leaders, but Iran proved its ability to strike back, challenging any notion of clear victory. Neighboring countries scrambled to contain the fallout, closing airspace and bracing for instability. The ceasefire brought relief, but the region remained on edge with the threat of renewed conflict ever present. The war's legacy is uncertainty, physical and psychological scars, unresolved tensions, and a fragile peace. The world now waits, hoping the ceasefire holds, fearing it may only be a pause before the next storm. The Middle East stands at a crossroads, its future more uncertain than ever.